Hey there, welcome to Chapter 8 of The Power of Awareness by Neville Goddard. Now, if you're new and just joining, you can start at any point. It's just one of those books. It's all good. But if you want to start from the beginning, I have a playlist just for you. Hi, I'm Amy. Welcome back if you've been going along with the journey. I really appreciate your company. Whoever you may be, welcome. Okay, this is a super short one. You may have noticed by the timing of the video, and let's get to it. Okay, so chapter 8 is called Renunciation. Shall we? There is no coal of character so dead that it will not glow and flame if but slightly turned. Resist not evil. Whosoever shall smite thee on thy right cheek, turn to him the other also. Matthew 5:39. There is a great difference between resisting evil and renouncing it. When you resist evil, you give it your attention. You continue to make it real. When you renounce evil, you take your attention from it and give your attention to what you want. Now is the time to control your imagination and give beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified. Isaiah 61:3. You give beauty for ashes when you concentrate your attention on things as you would like them to be, rather than on things as they are. You give joy for mourning when you maintain a joyous attitude regardless of unfavorable circumstances. You give praise for the spirit of heaviness when you maintain a confident attitude instead of succumbing to despondency. In this quotation, the Bible uses the word tree as a synonym for man. You become a tree of righteousness when the above mental states are a permanent part of your consciousness. It's not about living life without emotions, right? It's about that, on the one hand, all too often, we go from having a feeling to instantly trying to name it and inspect it and process it and move on. And we kind of skip the ability to allow ourselves to have the feeling in the first place. And then things get repressed and such, right? But then on the other hand, how much time are you really willing to give it? Are you dwelling? Do you have time blindness like me? I'm just asking questions, right? You are the planting of the Lord when all your thoughts are true thoughts. He is I am, as described in chapter 1. I am is glorified when your highest concept of yourself is manifested. When you have discovered your own controlled imagination to be your savior, your attitude will be completely altered without any What is this word? I've already read this book and I still feel like I've never met this word before in my life. Diminution? Like diminish, right? Diminution. Is that your first time too, or have you heard it a bunch of times? Be real. What year is it? Hold on, I'm good. I got it. Of religious feeling, and you will say of your controlled imagination, behold this vine. I found it a wild tree, whose wanton strength had swollen into irregular twigs. But I pruned the plant, and it grew desperate in its vain expense of useless leaves, and nodded, as you see, into these clean, full clusters, to repay the hand that wisely wounded it. Robert Southey. Thalaba the Destroyer. By vine is meant your imagination, which, in its uncontrolled state, expends its energy in useless or destructive thoughts and feelings. Let yourself feel, but don't lack that control. May we all have incredible self-control as well as incredible skills of discernment, but also amongst the self-control still allow ourselves to feel, right? Sure, yeah, moving on. So, where was I? But you, just as the vine is pruned by cutting away its useless branches and roots, prune your imagination by withdrawing your attention from all unlovely and destructive ideas and concentrating on the ideal you wish to attain. The happier, more noble life you will experience will be the result of wisely pruning your own imagination. Yes, be pruned of all unlovely thoughts and feelings, that you may think truly, and thy thoughts shall the world's famine feed. Speak truly, and each word of thine shall be a fruitful seed. Live truly, and thy life shall be a great and noble creed. Horatio Bernard, Hymns of Faith and Hope. And that concludes the ever so short chapter 8. Yeah, fan. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Don't forget, this is good old YouTube. You know what to do. If you haven't subscribed, please consider it. I would greatly appreciate it. And a like and all that good. Let me know how you're digging this. How much do you enjoy this book? You know, what do you think? What are your opinions? It's your turn for the commentary. I already gave you mine. Either way, I hope that the rest of your day is incredible. And thank you for choosing to be present.